This chopper was coming in the middle of a war zone when nobody could come in, but it was commanded by an extraordinary man by the name of Captain Ed Freeman. Captain Ed Freeman heard the distress calls, and when they said the medevacs come, you can't go in, you're not cleared. He heard the distress call on a regular mail run, and he turned his chopper and head right into harm's way. He went right to the sound of the gun, disobeying his direct orders. And so when you're laying there, all the wounded, knowing this their last day on earth, all of a sudden, you see a gift come. It's a Huey helicopter. It's Captain Ed Freeman, and he's coming in to get you. He's not letting any American down, that he can do something about it. And as the chopper landed, he could only get 3 people on that Huey, 3 wounded people. So you see 3 of your buddies get landed on the chopper, and you see Captain Ed Freeman take off through the jungle treetops. You see him go off. Whop, whop, whop. You hear in the distance here. And then your mind goes back to saying, I'm glad for my 3 colleagues, my 3 buddies. Maybe their life can be spared. And you go back to thinking about this is your last day on earth. And then all of a sudden, you hear a whop, whop, whop. Here again, here comes Captain Ed Freeman. He's coming back in to get 3 more. And he's coming back in to get 3 more. Captain Ed Freeman on that day in the Idrong Valley came back 14 times and got every single 29 wounded soldiers out into safety. Nurses, doctors. He saved 29 lives that day, Captain Ed Freeman. And after he was on the final place in his helicopter, they literally had to hoist him out because he'd been shot multiple times, his legs and his arms, and was near death himself. And they had to literally drag him out of the helicopter. Captain Ed Freeman passed away 2 years ago at the age of 70 in Boise, Idaho. Does anybody ever heard of Captain Ed Freeman for today? Good, Bill. Now, have we heard about Lady Gaga? How about Lindsay Lohan? Is she on DUI number 4556 now? What about Britney Spears? We heard about her. We heard about Michael Jackson, all his doctor, all his stuff. And Kardashian's 5-minute marriage. We heard about that, right? Or was it 3.5 minutes? But we've never heard about Captain Ed Freeman. Shame on us. Shame on the media for not filling the American public with a man like Captain Ed Freeman.